I want to say good evening, everyone. Or sometimes I think it's morning or afternoon because this kind of global presentation. I see a lot of people from Ghana, from Cameroon, from even Canada or US. I can see Hamza in the house and so many of all the good people. Welcome and thank you for attending this presentation. Like you have heard, my name is Mrs. Justina Ikweregi. I'm a pharmacist by profession, though retired. I know you can never be tired. I'm not tired. So we would like to actually discuss this science behind C9. For about a week now, we have set the ball rolling, and it was actually the fire was set up by Dr. Manua himself. That was last week, Wednesday. We started on this C9. And by next week, by this weekend around Saturday, we hope to kickstart the actual activities and the experience of this C9. But today, we want to discuss the science behind C9. All over the world, C9 has become so globally trendy. Everybody's talking about C9. You hear testimonies. You see even clinical trials have proved it that right now, C9 is unique in its own way of restoring health. A lot of people are testifying after taking C9. Oh, I took in. I've been looking for fruit of the womb, but just detoxify with C9, I got pregnant. Oh, I've been trying to lose weight. Now, after C9, I have been able to sustain the weight loss for so many years. Some people say, I have been trying to gain weight, and doing the C9, I freshened up and look fresher, look bigger, but not fat in the bad sense. You see a lot of people that have been having health challenges, giving testimonies. Oh, my arthritis is gone, my fatigue is gone, my fibromyalgia is gone, all the pains, all the things that you have been experiencing, the genetic diseases. A lot of people notice that they rejuvenate, they look younger, they look fresher. A lot of people will see that you can no longer guess their ages because they are able to rejuvenate from inside out. So we want to discuss this issue. Is it just by luck? Is it just a game of chance? Is it just like some people would think, oh, some of those people testify is just a game of chance? But here, we want to discuss today, what is the science behind C9? Why is it able to do what it is doing all over the world? It's cutting across all continents, tribe, your genetical makeup. Right now, even if you are genetically predisposed to a disease and you don't want the disease to manifest, epigenetics has been able to prove to us that if you actually make your body no different from how it would have manifested the disease, it can actually live, that body can live to its lifespan without manifesting the diseases, which means anybody going on C9, anybody that is able to understand the science behind C9 will understand that this is not a product to joke with. So we'll just go ahead and explain the science behind C9. We all know very well that C9 is clean 9. From that word clean 9, it means 9 days of consistent cleansing of toxic load or disease-causing element, whatever area it is coming from. Now, when you remove the disease-causing elements, and this pack also contains nutrients that is able to nourish you at the cellular level, it means that the pack is a clean 9 pack that is able to detoxify and also nourish at the same time. So if this pack is doing that, we will investigate why it is able to do that. What does it really contain that it is doing that? I will be taking this presentation from the perspective of sustainable health, which is actually the sure route to wellness, to health, longevity, rejuvenation, and everything we have been talking about: hormonal balance, vitality, and total rejuvenation. And of course, when you rejuvenate, you are more confident, you are happier, and you are able to get that sustainable weight management. Whether you want to lose weight or you want to gain weight, we are going to tell you how to go about it, and you are getting the best of it all. Because this short route to total wellness is not just based on mind or what you think is supposed to do, but the effect is based on years. I would like 45 years now of being in this industry is no small thing. That's to say, it's based on years, and world-renowned scientists in the nutrition or therapeutic nutrition industry, Nobel Prize winners, and people who are medical doctors and professors in this field that have done this for a whole 45 years, putting this pack together. So we are going to be discussing the science behind this C9. And of course, I want us to understand what is science. This C9 pack we are talking about, what is backing it up? What is the biohack that has made this C9 so unique globally? Not just for some people, but everybody deserves to live a healthy life. I wish above all things, so that's my prayer for everybody, that we all prosper and be in good health, be in great health. Science is observational knowledge of facts, truths that we know, that will impact human life positively. It is not common sense. It is well above common sense. Science is dynamic. Is having the ability to grow. Some of us remember in those days, when we were in school, they would say atom is the smallest particle. We'll grab it. But now we know atom is no longer the smallest particle. It's dynamic. We are discovering new things, good things, great things that make the human being better on a daily basis. That is why investments behind C9 is very, very important. So you have a well-informed mind to make up your mind. If you decide that, yes, I want to be healthy throughout my life, and I want to live a healthy lifespan, which is different from the ordinary lifespan. The lifespan can be the kind, how many years you are going to live, like maybe 100 years, God permit. But health span means how many of those years were you actually healthy, filled with vitality, filled with vigor, filled with, confident, beauty, rejuvenation, happiness, and you are really confident that you have the energy to live that life. You have the body system and all your organs functioning at optimal level without being on drug on a daily basis. That is called the health span. How many of us can boast of the number of years we're able to live like that? That is the aim and the target of this discussion today. So if we have a well-informed mind, we are able to decide on what to do, how our future should really look like. That is why cleansing and nourishing program from Forever Living Product is in this simple pack that we are going to be discussing today. I fell in love with this pack about 20 years ago, and a lot of you will discover why by the time I'm done with this presentation. So I'm going to see this presentation from the angle of all the critical functions that determines health, vitality, rejuvenation, longevity, and all the effects that we desire. Like you are looking for fruit of the womb, you are looking for how to remain strong as a man, or how to remain attractive, even when you are in your 60s, if you know what I mean. How you can actually enjoy all the good things, all the fruit of your labor, then you will understand that all the critical function that determines vitality, that determines all these things, they are in the way your metabolism takes place. Because if your metabolism is not normal, it's not optimum, you will see you have low energy, you have fatigue, you have fibromyalgia, you will not feel like doing anything. You see that even the brain will not be able to function very well. So having metabolism that is set on the rejet to operate, to give you the ATP, to give you the energy to function is very important. And also reducing internal inflammations, because naturally there are a lot of things causing internal inflammations. We have to take note of that. And if we reduce the internal inflammations, you see that the body and organs will be able to function very well. So I'm going to be taking my presentations from this topic to reduce accelerated aging. You can see, for some of us who are seeing the slide, you can see the 3 sets of bananas that I put there. These 3 sets of banana, they were actually harvested on the same day. You will see that that last one has gone through what you call advanced glycation end product that have been, produced, which also happens in every human body. It happens in every living thing. In the human body, it's even worse, especially once you have stopped producing growth hormone, like from the age of 21, it starts to go down. By the age of 35, you no longer produce growth hormone. What do? You need to support or help the body, because when this advanced glycation end product, which is the kind of molecules that are produced when proteins or some enzymes are not combined or glycated with glucose, especially for those of us who consume sugar a lot, you see that they are responsible for degenerative diseases a lot. Science has proved that. You can just Google that. If time may not permit me to go into details of this, but you can jot it down and check it out. Also, the new science everybody is talking about now, autophagy. That is your ability to be able to eliminate dead cells or damaged cells, failing which it can cause cancer, fibroid, and so many other tumors in the body and so many other diseases. But if you are able to do the fasting, remember, that's why I put that fasting by the side, because fasting alone can be dangerous to the body if you don't do it in the right way. When you fast, you are denying vital organs like the brain, the heart, of vital nutrients they need 24/7. But you need the fasting to allow autophagy to take place. That is, the body to be able to eat up dead cells or damaged cells and eliminate them from the system. In those days, in those number of days, you will see you are not digesting food, you are not allowing most of the organs to function or to be activated or to use energy. The energy the body has is concentrated on helping the body to rejuvenate, to eat up dead cells, stimulate the growth of new healthy cells, and accelerate the growth of such cells. It's very important the body goes through this from time to time. But if you cannot nourish the body with the vital nutrients that the body needs at the cellular level, this time I want to say not at the stomach level, like some people say I belly full. No, this time at the cellular level, the nutrients micronized, available in their absorbable form, so that the body can appropriate it to the vital organs where they can actually carry out the desired effect. Then autophagy is taking place at the optimal function, and you are really rejuvenating, and you'll be seeing the effect. Also, the new science of free radicals, a lot of us are used to it now. I remember when I was in the university, our pharmacology professor would always say, free radicals and antioxidants, don't worry, it will not come in your exam. It was just like a statement. But now it's a core course in the pharmacy school. If you don't pass it, you don't even graduate. That's to tell you how dynamic science is. It is not very important. It is not known that even as you breathe in and breathe out, normal metabolism takes place and free radicals are generated. But they come in astronomical levels when you are under stress, when there are toxic load in the body, when you are sick, when you have challenges, and these free radicals are ionized molecules that are damaging cells. You need antioxidants constantly to eliminate them from the system or to settle them. Like they used to say, if you don't settle area boys, the game will start. Free radicals, you can hear the word free, and they are radicals, and they are free to damage cells. And when damaged cells keep damaging other cells, they keep growing like that, you see degenerative disease can set in. So if you take antioxidants, especially for some of us who do exercises a lot, immediately after exercise, if you don't take antioxidants, you are causing more harm than good. Exercise is important. We can't overemphasize that. That doing exercises without antioxidants is dangerous and is actually worse than not even doing exercises. It's important to understand that. So the antioxidant free radical level or science is very important for us to know why we need C9 from time to time. Also is the science of leaky gut syndrome, reuptake of poisons, or what you might call toxins, the poo that the person is supposed to eliminate. Some of us don't go to toilet every day, even though you're supposed to go to toilet at least more than once a day, especially for those of us who eat more than once a day. We should be able to go to toilet more than once a day, but some of us don't even go in a whole day. I still remember a friend telling me that, oh, when I don't go to toilet for 3-4 days, I will know I'm pregnant. I say, what a toxic way to bring that child to life. It is not normal. I say, oh no, that's not my body be. That is how I am. It is not true. It is something that you should correct, because there's reuptake of toxins, especially in the large intestine, when you don't eliminate these, toxic load you are supposed to eliminate. And these toxins enter your bloodstream, enter vital organs, and they cause internal inflammations, degenerative diseases that we all know: cancer, type 2 diabetes, prostate, hypertension, just name them. They are slow but chronically develop over time. That is where they all come in. Also, the signs of sarcopenia. We all know that this is a condition that is characterized by the loss of muscle mass and strength and the function of the muscle as we grow older. It's very normal. It's part of aging. But some of us can decide that even as you grow older, you don't want this sarcopenia to take place. All you need to do is, as you are exercising, you have to firm up and strengthen your muscles, so you don't grow old and start becoming weak, becoming fatigued, losing energy, losing balance, falling anyhow, and having trouble walking, standing up erect like a normal human being. To prevent that, like they say, prevention is better than cure. You have to take in absorbable amino acid. I know you may not need to eat so much meat and all the rest, but you need to know what to take to be able to prevent this sarcopenia, which is actually a normal process. Also, the issue of detoxification principle. This, I will spend some time on it because it's very, very important. I've heard a lot of people saying, you don't need detoxification. You have 6 major organs of detoxification that God has put there, so you don't need detoxification. My dear brothers and sisters, just think of it. We have immune system. We also have hydrochloric acid along the digestive tract, which God has put there to make sure that bacteria, fungi, or viral, all these viruses, they don't enter our digestive tract, right? Then why do you get typhoid fever? Why do you have septicemia? Why do you have boils? Why do you have infectious diseases, TB? Why does it happen? Because you now have overwhelming effect of the bacteria. Even though you have a functioning immune system, if it is not at optimal, it's not functioning at optimal level, you see that it can the bacteria or the fungi or any of these microbes can overwhelm the body, and the person will fall ill, develop disease state, and if care is not taken, that life can be cut off. So will you say because you have a good immune system, you have hydrochloric acid, then you don't need to support the body? Because most of these diseases I just mentioned, they are usually acute. You have the person having high temperature or signs and symptoms that you say, oh, I have to attend to it, I have to take antibiotics. But when it comes to toxins that we have in our generation, you will agree with me, for the modern man, the toxins are just overwhelming. From inhalation of what? Byproducts of petrochemicals, insecticides, the food we eat, the fertilizers, the chemicals we apply on our hair, our skin, and so many things we cannot even finish naming today. Now talk about the food we eat, the processing and all that. The toxic load we have in our generation, they only end up causing what we call chronic degenerative diseases. Chronic, remember the one I mentioned, the one that man has been able to overcome to a large extent, caused by bacteria. When it was discovered that overwhelming bacteria was causing all these epidemics and all, science discovered antibiotics. Science discovered antifungi. Over time, how to boost immunity to prevent the viruses from overwhelming or destroying the human race. Now, in our generation, the modern man's aim at degenerative diseases. People are aging faster than the number. People are developing fibroids. People are developing cancer, and they are telling you etiology unknown. This one, it just came. hypertension. You see, these days, you will see people that are not even up to 60 are developing hypertension. Organ failures are just everywhere now. Kidney failure, liver failure. You see, it is just becoming too much. And now we discover that these chronic diseases, they don't come like the acute diseases that you just notice. Most of the time, they are asymptomatic, which means the symptoms will not even show until these chronic diseases are ready to take life, or the person at best will be on drug for the rest of his or her life. So let's look at just take from all the 6 major organs of detoxification, let's just look at the liver. So you know why you need C9 like yesterday, and you need to do it from time to time. I do it like 4 times every year. Some people do it just twice, some people do it just once, but it depends on how you are exposed to these degenerative diseases and you want to prevent it, or you are genetically predisposed to diseases that you don't want them to manifest at all. So let's look at the liver and the issue of obesity. The liver has, you know, of course, we know that it performs a lot of functions, 500 different functions, but it has this way of kind of saponifying or making fat-soluble pollutants to become water-soluble through the bile, through the way it binds, you know, enzymes, and make sure that these pollutants that enter the system, even if they are fat-soluble, the liver will help you eliminate them. But see what is happening in our generation, because it is so overwhelming. The liver sees this petroleum byproduct that it is not used to. It sees plastic link into your water. For those of us who drink this plastic bottled water all the time, it sees a lot of all these fat-soluble pollutants that it cannot handle, and it has overwhelming other both water-soluble pollutants and fat-soluble pollutants, oil, you know, trans fat that we eat, so many things. And it's like, okay, let me keep these pollutants until I'm ready to handle it. And what it does, I'm trying to explain this in a layman's terms so that you understand it. What it does is to cover up those fat-soluble pollutants with fat lobules. These fat lobules secreted to cover out the fat-soluble pollutants. And then you will start having this kind of hunger to take more of sugar that will create fat lobules for you. That is why you notice people who are fat, they like to eat sugary food, because you need more fat lobules to cover up more fat pollutants as you are taking them in. And the more you take in this junk food, the more of fat lobules you are producing. And guess what? The weaker you become, because fat, they do not carry out metabolism. They do not have mitochondria where ATP or energy can be produced. They are only biologically active when they are producing negative hormones or bad hormones that are not good for the system, like all these steroids and all that will even make the person get fatter. That's why you see some people, when they just starve themselves, once they stop, they are going to get the weight back with interest, with jara, because when they were trying to lose weight or starving themselves or doing just exercises, these toxic or fat-soluble toxic substances were running around vital organs, and the liver is working hard to put them back. Once you start to eat, your body will be asking for more of those food that will create more fat lobules, and you will gain the weight back with extras. So this is how the liver, in a small explanation I can make a layman understand, this is how the body keeps, you know, making the body fatter, making the person weaker, making the person feel fatigued, and you are not getting your desired result because the pollutants are still there. But if you are to eliminate the pollutant once and for all, you see that your body will naturally, gradually lose the weight on its own, because it no longer needs the fat lobules. So when you do exercises, you will feel stronger and you will feel healthier. This is just a summary of what I have just talked about, that when you store fat in fat cells, like the one we have in our tummy or under the skin and all, you see that you feel fatigued, you get swollen because of the fat lobules that you are storing and storing. So we are going to train on how to flush them out. So I was still talking on all the critical functions that determines health, vitality, rejuvenation, and all the testimonies you are hearing about the C9. Just to let you know how important or what is incorporated into this amazing pack. So the 9th point there is exercise. It's very important that every human being we need to exercise. The body was created to be active. Of course, also to rest when you are tired. Now, when you exercise and you are having a lot of wears and tears, and as you are exercising, metabolism is at its peak, which means the negative effect of those free radicals generated as you are exercising is also at optimum level. So if you're exercising and you're not taking antioxidants and you're not taking what can help the degeneration that is happening due to the wears and tears of exercises, you are causing more harm than good. When you're also exercising, remember, there is also a challenge I already discussed. The fat-soluble pollutants that were stored in the fat you are burning up, they are not eliminated because sweat and urinating or the water you are drinking can only eliminate water-soluble pollutants. You are not taking in anything to saponify those fat-soluble pollutants so that you can eliminate them easily. Now, this pack is here, I'm going to explain to you how and what we have that will now help you as you exercise to eliminate the fat-soluble pollutant. Also, to gain this sustainable weight management, whether you want to lose weight or you want to gain weight and you want to maintain it like that even as you are growing older, this is what you need. The C9 is helping you to get it in place, to help you jumpstart that weight management. Whether you are the type that is an ectomorph or endomorph or mesomorph, that is, some people, they just drink only water, they don't even eat so much, they put on weight. But there are those people, is when they eat too much that they put on weight, but they can also lose it if they want to. And there are those that have ultra fast metabolism, their own, even if they eat the whole world, they will never put on weight. Whatever category you are, I will let you know that this amazing pack have been so well packed that we are able to, this pack is able to help you correct that metabolism, to reset your metabolism so you can put it in place for sustainable weight management. Also, it's an opportunity, like I mentioned before, even though autophagy is taking place, fasting for some time is a necessity to help the body to restore itself to optimal function. Nourishment at the cellular level and body healing is also very important, that it happens at the same time, so that when you come out stronger, all your organs functioning at optimal level, the way God created it to function. Also, very important is the issue of hydration. We are 60 to 70% water, which means the cell and the intercellular area must contain water. So not just the drinking of the water during this program we are going to discuss, you will see that it also involves aloe vera gel, which is our #1 signature product that will help you hydrate all the cells the way it's supposed to be. So, my brothers and sisters, C9 is designed to help every human being improve the overall health. Overall health from head to toe. Your skin will first report, it starts shining, start rejuvenating. Your hair will report, every part of you. If you want to be well, if you want to have your hormone, well boosted, your immune system well, boosted, you want total rejuvenation from inside out, or you want to jumpstart your weight management program, C9 is your best answer. Don't joke with it. It's what everybody needs. In fact, once you are from the age of that 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, I recommend that you start taking it. And it's not for those who are fat or for those who are slim. It's for everybody, because it's a kind of nutritional supplements, meal replacement, shakes, hydration, and exercises. And on the 17th, when we start as a team, because we believe that when you add fun, when you are doing it with others, you are doing it with family and friends, you see, you will enjoy it more, you will have fun, positive hormones also get to your system that will make you, get better results, have the best version of yourself. So in this pack, we have our aloe vera gel, which is our signature product. I know for those of us that are in the C9 Experience platform, on Monday. No, was it on Monday? Yes, on Monday, Dr. Idigo, our amiable father in the house, did justice to aloe vera gel. Even from the testimony of the son and everything he discussed with us, you see that aloe vera gel now is known as the most researched vegetable in the world because it's a legendary plant that has been known over centuries to be a healing plant. Some people call it the potted doctor. Some people call it my personal immunity. Some people call it my healer. No, the tonic of life. So many names. In fact, if you are in the house, I want you to quickly type in what you think or what you call aloe vera. What name have you called aloe vera? What have you given the the name? What is your own impression about aloe vera? So there is versatile. It is known as the best vegetable on earth to help you handle free radicals because it's the most powerful single source antioxidant. I already mentioned the necessity of antioxidants when I was doing the introduction. You will see that also it contains natural saponins. Saponins are alkaloids that saponify. Saponification is the making of soap. So when I mention saponins, obviously you understand what I'm talking about. It means it's able to saponify those fat-soluble pollutants we were talking about. And when you drink water, you are not able to eliminate them. That is why you will see the step of doing this C9 is very important. You cannot just take the product anyhow. Some people will just pack all the product, then use aloe vera to drink it. No, it doesn't work like that. You are going to notice why you have to start with the Garcinia that is going to help you burn off the fat. And when you are burning out the fat, you need to follow up with aloe vera gel that will eliminate the fat-soluble pollutant and settle the free radicals and help you repair tissues. That is how you take them. Aloe vera gel is also known as food in a glass because it contains all the nutrients that every human being needs. So why is helping you to clean up what the body needs, what the body doesn't need at the cellular level, because it contains lignin that creates what we call semi-permeable membrane of the cell, so that the cell is able to accept some substances that are important and able to reject the ones that are not important and able to clear them off the cells and organs. Also, you will notice that when you drink aloe vera gel, it's also able to clean up the digestive tract. This is very important. And I want you to understand this, because when you clean up the digestive tract and clean up the clogged pores, your body is able to absorb the nutrient from the food you are eating and even from the food supplements you are taking. And remember what I told you about reuptake of toxins from the large intestine, what I told you about the leaky gut syndrome that is a problem now all over the world. If you take aloe vera gel first thing in the morning, last thing in the evening, you see that you are able to prevent this because it will clear out all the clog, all the poo, everything that you are not be eliminating from the body. It will help you clean it up and it will go into all the cells and help repair the cells, because it contains proteolytic enzyme that digest dead cells and stimulate the growth of new healthy cells. Aloe vera gel is very important, one of the most important components of the pack. Following this is our Garcinia Plus. It's called Garcinia Plus because in addition to Garcinia cambodia, we contain hydroxytric acid that helps to prevent the storage of fat. It also helps to boost the using up of the glucose in the system, because it contains chromium picolate, which helps insulin to transport glucose into the cells for metabolism, so that when you take Garcinia, you are able to prevent fat storage, and the fat that has been stored, being broken down, is turned into glucose. The chromium inside the Garcinia will help transport this glucose into the cells for metabolism. That is why when you are taking Garcinia, it's very important that you exercise, especially in the mornings, because once you have exercised, you have set the body on that autopilot where it can, keep on burning the fat at accelerated rate. Also, we notice that when you take Garcinia, you see that your sleeping mood will improve a lot. You will sleep well. You will be able to concentrate more the following day. It also reduces the blood sugar. You are able to have more energy throughout the day. And because the energy giving food is from the stored fat you already have, you see that you might not feel hungry. In fact, most people, when they start the Sinai, the first 1 to 3 days, they're like, I'm not even feeling hungry at all. It is not by chance or by law or because you did something. It is because the science behind Sinai has proved that Garcinia takes up the fat and makes it available as your energy-giving food. And the chronopicolate in this Garcinia helps to make sure that the glucose is transported into the cell and you are having a great boost of energy level. And in addition to that, you have thermogenic substances well packaged together, working in a just accelerate this metabolism. That is what you have in our product called 10. So Clean 9 includes this thermogenic, substance supplement that helps you to increase your energy level, that accelerates the metabolism once you are finished the exercising, so that even when you are doing your normal daily work or you are sleeping, you are doing any other thing, the metabolism is now on autopilot. It's like moving from JAR 1 to JAR 5 and you are just speeding up. This term is for that speeding up. That's why most time we are like, don't take it in the night, because you will notice that it's going to increase that thermogenic, effect in your body system, your cells. So when you take it in the morning and in the afternoon, you have a boost of energy, you have all it takes, you can take all the work, you can concentrate, you can plan. It is one of our most important products. Sometimes when I'm not able to do C9 and I need a lot of boost of energy, I just take this product. And now this meal replacement, this is actually something I love so much because of the aminopoietin that is in it, especially when you are growing older. What I discussed with you about the sarcopenia that happens to most people as you are growing old, you need this amino acid concentrate that is already in their absorbable form, just ready for your body to appropriate it to all the areas where you need them, and your body can easily use them up. I don't think there is any other pack I've ever seen that contains these amazing products, vitamins, minerals, trace elements, on all the amino acid, all the food nutrients that you need. Is so balanced so that you are not hungry. Remember, with this, your body cannot go into the fear mode because you're actually nourishing the body. It's just the source of the food that is different. It is micronized. It's called automolecular nutrition. Your body is able to take it conveniently, and you are able to have all the amazing benefits that you need. All your vital organs are well nourished, and you are functioning at optimal level because you are not starving the cells. Unlike when you are taking pills or drinking some different kind of teas, or you are suppressing appetite, or you are just preventing your starving yourself. Those ones are so unhealthy. But with this one, you are nourishing. It's just the source of food that is different. The last but not the least that I want to talk about today is soluble fiber. This is an amazing product, not only for weight management, for bowel movement, so that you're able to empty up what the body doesn't want easily. It also supports the blood cholesterol. For those of us that are always complain, oh, they say my cholesterol is high and not the rest. Just keep on with this, your soluble fiber. You'll be amazed at the report you get when you go for a check. It helps you to manage your blood sugar level. It assists you with your weight management, supports the God-brain relationship. I'm sure a lot of us have discovered or have read about the science that the gut and the brain were actually started from the same cell, which means they are very, very, very well connected. Whatever is happening to the gut actually affects the brain a lot. So if you really want to have good brains, you want your children to have good brain, make sure their gut is healthy 24/7. So it's also able to help you to feel full, so you are not having hunger pangs, especially for those of us who have psychological hunger. Some people feel hungry just because they know, oh, I'm not eating for 2 days. They just remembered, and the hunger will suddenly come. But this will now help you to control that psychological hunger and what you might call the fear mode, that your body will now develop and start to store fat when you stop. It cannot happen with this our pack, because we are taking care of that. Also following this is what you call medically recommended exercises. Once you join us, you join the platform, we are going to show we have world-renowned coaches that will show you the medically recommended exercises that will be able to activate all the cells of the body, not some parts of the body, but all the cells of the body to carry out this metabolism the way it's supposed to be. So Clean 9 includes these exercises that we're going to teach you, the menu we are going to give to you, and of course, most importantly, the way you will hydrate. We know drinking water is very important, but some people do it in a wrong way. And if you Google it, you will see that there is a kind of drinking of too much water that is called diabetes is simply induced because you are drinking too much water, which means if you're not doing it the right way, it's not healthy. But if you want to hydrate the cells and you want to do it the right way, I encourage you, don't let this opportunity pass you by. Go and get your C9 and join us, because right now, all the most important medical team members, health and wellness consultants, all the nutritionists that are the best, in fact, the ones that we have selected, they are in that platform and they will be answering all your questions. I would like to conclude by telling you a brief about myself. You have seen me 20 years ago. I'm sure if you have seen me live now, you can agree with me that I'm not sure that this is 20 years ago. I'm in my 40s then. Now I'm in my 60s. You can see the is clear. Doing C9 every quarter has really paid off. So I don't have to struggle with different diseases. So all the fibroids, all the big tummy, all the pimples, a lot of things I was struggling with at that time, you see that they just gave way naturally. Why? Because of what I've just explained. I'm taking, when I am doing the sin, I take the Garcinia to burn up the unwanted fat, the unhealthy fats. Then I drink my aloe vera gel after my exercises to eliminate the free radicals, to eliminate the fat-soluble pollutants, to clean up my digestive tract, to give me antioxidant boost, to nourish me at the cellular level. I take the Forever Light after, I think, usually from the 3rd day or anytime I feel hungry, to nourish me so that I'm not hungry at all. I take the soluble fiber and I drink my water according to the recommendation we are going to be giving to you, which is like every hour. I will tell you the quantity you are going to take. So, my brothers and sisters, let me know. In your mind of a well-informed mind, do you prevent you from restoring your health and preventing the diseases that not doing this C9 can actually bring? I think it is suicidal, and I will not advise you to take that risk. This pack is simple, natural superfood nutrients available in their absorbable form. Very simple to support the healthy repairs of organs, so you will never have organ failure. Revitalization, so you feel strong and healthy, feel with vitality of life. Rejuvenation, to make your skin smooth, make your, even as you are growing older, you look younger, you look fresher, and the well-being, to restore you from inside out. You are looking for fruit of the womb, you need hormone balance, you were having challenges with pains or fatigue and all, you can restore this body back to normal. That is just what we are talking about. So as a basis, what I've discovered with this pack has been so amazing, and I like to share this information with everybody, friends and family, and I've been getting have been so encouraging. So I feel that everyone deserves this pack. We call it C9 experience. Once you experience the pack, you don't need a prophet to tell you that all your brothers and sisters and people you love, they actually deserve to also experience the pack. So the secret for this exceptional formula is a result of decades of patient experiments, patiently working on this pack to be able to give the desired effect. It has professionally and painstakingly designed, put together all the 5 products that work in a synergistic form for us to get the desired effect. Therapeutic benefits are amazing, and the results is worth more than even the money times 10. I'm sure when you finish the experience, you will want us to add money to the value of these products. The question is, how much value will you put on your head? So remember, to summarize what I've just said today is that this part helps you to detoxify naturally and nourishes the cell at the same time. It helps you to boost your immunity and set the foundation for sustainable weight loss, sustainable weight gain, not in a fat form, but to refresh you from inside out. So you gain vitality, your skin will glow, you sleep better, your mental status, ability to even plan and even make more money for yourself is actually so much enhanced. And you're able to improve your mood, you're able to improve your relationship with others, with family members. You are not fatigued, you are not tensed up, you are not feeling lethargic. You are able to relate better. You have better digestion, you absorb nutrients, you know, much more easily and at optimal level. So you are not falling sick, you know, the way, you know, others are also, the way others are falling sick. You make up your mind to prevent it, and that's what will happen because you are going to take action. So you're able to boost your libido, able to relate, you know, with your husband or with your wife in a better way, normalize your hormone function. You're able to reset your metabolism, boost energy, and stay active no matter the age. I've seen some people, they say, when they are 80, when they are 60, when they are 70, they look like, you know, it's all finished, it's all done, they are now weak, or they are finished having children. So that is when life actually starts. That's when you should have the freedom, because the children are all gone. Now you should have fun, you should have life, you should enjoy life. And you don't have the energy to do that, to play with grandchildren, to play football and compete and win. I'm sure you know that you are not really enjoying it. But if you do, I encourage you, key into this C9 experience that we are going to have starting on the 17th. Join the platform so that you can ask any question. There's training every day on that platform, so that all these things we have mentioned, we can expand on them. You can also boost your energy, help stay active no matter your age, rejuvenate from inside out, tone your body, have a flatter tummy, have that figure that you are beauty friendly. You know, you enter a boutique, you can wear something and you look good and everybody's commending you. So you're able to have that confidence to go out and say and do whatever you want to do. You're able to sleep better, you are brave, your mental clarity is better, you become, you know, what you really, really want to be. You're able to succeed better. So in our team, we're able to give you that support structure. We're able to give you what they, because we have gone through it for years and years and years. I've been doing this for over 20 years now. And I know it's one of the best things, one of the best gifts God has actually given my family and I. So this is one opportunity where a challenge or somebody who can say, oh, I used to have this health challenge. It will be a blessing in disguise, because when you get the result, you'll be able to help others to also achieve what they also want. So, my dear brothers and sisters, when harmful bacteria, fungi, or viruses overwhelm the body system, what do? You know there is a problem. It's an acute attack. But when toxic load attack the system, it's most times asymptomatic. That is, symptoms don't show. It's chronically degenerating the body. And not until it's ready to take life or damage that organ, you might not even have signs and symptoms. And at the best scenario, the person will be on drug for the rest of his or her life. That is why we are making this enlightenment. We are making this campaign. I want everyone to join us. Thank you very much, everyone. Hope you have gained something. With a well-informed mind, you're able to make a good decision that will make your tomorrow to be better than your yesterday. I hope listening to us this evening will make you to team up with us to spread the good news that we can actually be healthy the way God created us to be healthy. Above all things, that you prosper and be in good health. And if you are the needs, it is due to negligence. If you are healthy, it means you are taking decisions from a well-informed mind. The more you get informed, the better you are. Thank you very much, everyone. I think I can take questions now if you have questions. And I would like to stop here so far. Thank you.